Hey guys, this is Matt with Truth Walks Ministries, and we're here today talking about the Truth Walks Academy coming August 6th, 2018. You're not going to want to miss these courses coming with the Academy. And guess what? Most of them are free to use for a discipleship program or just personal growth. And here today we've got Brother Bob Hammer, Dr. Bob Hammer, who's going to be teaching both the Gospel of John 101 and the Gospel of John 250. Dr. Hammer, it is so good to have you with us. He is also on our board of directors. And what we thought was a great idea to do is just kind of get together and talk about on a live feed the Gospel of John, this course. Because what better way to learn what's coming with this course than to talk to the one who's teaching it? So we've got some questions we want to just ask him. That way maybe these answer some of your questions that you may be thinking about. So Dr. Hammer, as the instructor of the Gospel of John, why should someone take this two-part course? Because we've got the Gospel of John 101 and then John 250. Why take both of them, or any of them really? What's expected?
Well, first of all, it's a short 8-week course, and it is at two different levels. One is at a very basic level, doesn't have the requirements of the other course, and then the higher number course, 250, has more in it and covers in greater detail the things that are to be taught. It's not expensive. In fact, as you mentioned, some of this will be free and can be used for various things. The course will give a working knowledge of the Gospel of John, and it's to be used for teaching, for preaching, or just to have good Bible study for someone that's interested in knowing the Bible better.
Absolutely, absolutely. So when looking at this course also, who should take this course? Is this something that everyone should take, or just the biblical scholar?
Well, I don't see myself as a biblical scholar, and I doubt anyone would want to take this if they were a biblical scholar. Students will learn the background of John's Gospel. That's so important when you're trying to understand the life and the ministry of Jesus. We will compare and contrast John to the other three Gospels and see the distinct differences that we have between them. The class will learn the relationship between key concepts from the prologue and other creation concepts throughout the Bible. I look forward to teaching about John's use of signs. That's a key component to putting the Gospel of John together. The I am sayings of Jesus, which are very prominent in the book of John. And the role of Jewish feast days, understanding Jesus' ministry and getting a hold of that gives us a better understanding of the whole scope of his ministry.
That's right. That's right. It really does. So what makes the Gospel of John different from the other three Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John?
Well, John focuses on the Judean ministry of Jesus. In fact, there's 1 year of Jesus' ministry that John does not include. There are no parables in the book of John. He focuses on material that's not in the other Gospels. In fact, so much of what John is telling us is new material. It develops a better understanding of the church and of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, absolutely it does. And I remember when you were filming some of these lectures and you were dealing with those very aspects, you were talking about the things that John talks about that aren't even in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. And then some of the things that are in Matthew, Mark, and Luke that aren't found anywhere in John. Mm-hmm. And you were talking about how that's not a contradictory anything in any way, or it's actually emphasizing and helping out what we know about Jesus and his ministry. Now, with so many that may be watching this, mm-hmm. What is something that you want them to know? Who's going to be taking this course? What do you want those taking this course to know?
Well, I love to teach. I love to take material like John's Gospel and bring out parts that make it more understandable, more usable. I want to take a practical approach. If someone is teaching a Sunday school class, I would like for them to have the confidence that if they're in the Gospel of John, they have the knowledge to be able to make it more usable.
Absolutely.
And for preaching, for whatever a person's going to do with that.
That's right. That's great. Now, we do want to say we do want to offer these courses absolutely free for these basic courses, the John 101, the Gospel of Mark 101, Basic Christianity, and In-Depth Bible Study. We feel like those courses there are key concepts to the Christian life. They're important for each person to know as they go through their Christian life. And then these next courses, like the Gospel of John 2:50, the Doctrine of Prayer. If someone's being led or in the role of a deacon to take the life of the deacon, or the same for a pastor, the life of the pastor, we believe that these courses hold a little higher level. They go a little deeper, and they're going to challenge you a whole lot more than these other basic courses will, but they're so important and vital to the Christian life, and we are trying to offer these at literally almost no cost or no cost at all for some of these other courses. If you want to join us and be a part of these courses, you can go to www.truthwalksministries.org or go to truthwalksacademy.com. We look forward to spending time with you in study. See you later.